right here we have the uranium glass plates. I freaking love uranium glass. Seriously, it's one of my favorite things to source. This is actually one of the very few things that I have a collection of. I've got a small collection of tins that I find very neat, like old popcorn tins, cookie tins, nut and bolt tins. But uranium glass is the only other thing that I have a collection of. And this set right here, I don't collect sets, I collect kind of one-off pieces. And what's really cool about this is that we actually sold these to the Belvedere Mansion in Staatsburg, New York. Now you can see this is the Belvedere Mansion. I was looking into it and wanted to see a little bit about it. I guess it either sold or was up for sale for like $3.97 million. And now when I was reading about it, that's actually just the house. The house you see here, like this, a whole estate that's got an inn and a catering business and a wedding reception venue and all of that. That $4 million just for the house alone doesn't include any of that stuff. So this is definitely a pricey place. Probably one of the most expensive locations we've ever sold anything to. Now, it's one of my little side hobbies when we make a sale and it's in a unique location, or it's a special name, or I think maybe it's a celebrity. I like looking into it. I've talked about it with other people online. Other people frown upon that, but I don't care. It's my little side hobby. I don't divulge the personal information, but I just thought it was cool that this went to the Belvedere Mansion. They're using this for whether it's display, but I thought it was very cool. Back to the uranium glass, definitely worth picking up. I have a whole video on uranium glass itself. If you look at the upper right part of the screen right now, there will be a thing you can click on if you want to learn more about uranium glass. That right there will help you guys out, give you some history and some background information. Also down in the description, if you're looking into uranium glass, one of the things you're going to need when sourcing, or you should have with you, is a UV flashlight that'll glow. When you shine it on the uranium glass, it'll glow and you'll know that whether or not it is uranium glass or Vaseline glass, whatever you want to call it. And I have a link down below that is going to be for the exact same flashlight that we use. Vintage baby dresses are always a pickup. They're in good condition. It's a no-brainer. A lot of people like to use these to dress dolls up in. A lot of people like them for, photo shoots, for stage photo shoots. I mean, there's the people just like to dress their kids up like this. I don't know, but baby dresses always sell for us. We pick up very cheap, 10 cents to a quarter for the entire outfit. So it's always a no-brainer for us. But if you're picking it up any more than that, I mean, some can go for more. If you have good brand names, those are going to go for a lot more. But just this was a run-of-the-mill generic baby dress, and it's still sold $10. We profited a good $5 on it. Baby fat scrubs are okay. They're not great, obviously, but we're not going to pass them up. There's very little clothing we will pass up with our business model because of the fact we can source so cheaply. However, these do a lot better, as you can see by the middle slide. If you lot them together or group them with like size and different styles, you can get more bang for your buck. But again, yes, we would pick these up again if we came across them. Coach Anything's going to be a good bet. This scarf Emily got from the local thrift store that we get just about everything from. We got it for a quarter, maybe 10 cents if it was in the bag sale. Honestly, I can't remember at this point. This video is like 2 months old. I'm way behind on these. I'm going to try to put out one of these a day to catch up. But going back to the scarf, the Coach scarf is 100% worth picking up if you can get it at our price. Anything Coach is going to be worth a good amount of money. You have to be careful for fakes, though. There are different pages and videos you can see on determining what the differences between the fake and the real Coaches, and you're going to want to go ahead and check those out just to make sure you're not selling something that is not authentic or is bootleg. This double boiler was a very long tail item. We had this for well over a year, if not 2 years possibly, but definitely over a year. I don't remember exactly when we got it. I'm sure if I looked, I could figure it out because a local business, little antique store, went out of business, and they were advertising come fill a box for $5. So we went inside, and Emily
filled boxes while I carried them around, and this was one of the items that she had grabbed. So all in all, though, I would say yes, if we come across these vintage double boilers, they don't have to be the metal and ceramic one that we have. The glass ones do really well, the all metals do really well. It's just there seems to be a decent market for the vintage double boilers. I don't know if they're being used as props in movies, they're being used actually to use, or if they're just being used for decorations and staging in homes. But either way, they seem to be popular, and we'd pick them up again. Now, I told Emily I will never, ever, 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 ever have one of these dolls in our house. I don't like them. I don't like dolls to begin with, if you guys know. You should know that about me. If you don't know that about me, then you'll know now. But I don't like dolls. So, with that being said, the Raggedy Ann doll Emily picked up, we knew it was going to sell. It actually sold overseas to some lady in England. But the reason I don't like these dolls, my concern is I kept her literally locked in the closet in the basement. I would not let we didn't go in that closet until this thing sold, because this is the Annabelle doll. This is what Annabelle really is. Not what you see here. This, what you see here is the doll that they created and used for the movie, but the real demon doll is what Ed and Lorraine Warren called it back in the 70s when they picked it up. But this doll, the devil doll, I believe it was called, is a Raggedy Ann doll, demonically possessed doll, Raggedy Ann, not this creepy looking thing here. So, would I pick this up again? I know it's green with a check mark in it. Emily would pick it up again. Me, I would burn it. I would set it on fire and run the other direction. I mean, $17 minus shipping. We were at like $13. It was not worth my soul. $13 is not worth my soul. I mean, some people might disagree and say that my soul's not even worth $13, but I like to think it's worth at least $15 to $20. So no, I would pass on this. Strictly for the fact that it scares the freaking crap out of me. Whenever we are out sourcing and we grab some things that, we're just not quite sure on, we figure it's worth the risk. It's only a quarter. Instead of just redonating the things that aren't always worth it, what we'll do is we will put an outfit together like this. We'll have, let's say the shirt was what we had first. We've got the shirt, wasn't worth enough by itself. So Emily will go, okay, this is a size 10. So I need a bottom to this that's going to, go with the outfit that's the same size. So next time we're out, next couple times we're out, she'll look until she finds something that she thinks should go with it. Then she'll put them together and we'll sell. And we don't do a lot of these, because usually what we get, we end up selling for, as we bought them. We don't have to put outfits together. But whenever she does put the outfits together, they sell. So maybe that's something that you're able just to do. Maybe that's something that you're going to like doing, is putting outfits together and coming up with a whole outfit, a look for somebody, and they're going to buy it. Who knows? But for us, we won't specifically look for this, but if we come across this situation again, we'll obviously sell outfits, yes. Although our vintage health tech top didn't sell for a lot, we would pick them up again. This was a small size 6 top, nothing special about it, but it's a child size 6. Let me clarify that. No, nothing really special about it. I think we had it at $10, and it was one of the things that we picked up. We weren't sure about, and while it wasn't worth enough, I mean, we still profited $4 to $5 on it. So I was fine with it. She was fine with it. We were fine with it, and we'd pick it up again, knowing that, as you can see in the middle slide, that they can go for a lot higher depending on what you pick up. Like if you get the bibs, or if you get a jumper, a dress, those are going to go for a lot more. So in my opinion, in our situation, we will pick it up again, though I'm not sure if you guys come across them, depending on where you're at, if it's going to be cost effective for you to pick them up to resell. Hollister, mall brand, we're always going to pick it up. We see Hollister, we look at it real quick, make sure there's no stains or tears to it, no discoloration, no issues with the integrity of the item itself, and then we pick it up. it's a no-brainer for us. It doesn't sell very high all the time. I mean, jeans do a little bit better, but it's going to sell. It's got a good sell-through rate for us. It's a bread and butter item. It's something that we do well with and we'll continue picking up. These J Khaki toddler boys swim trunks, we did not source these to resell. Emily actually bought these full price to give to our son when spring, summer came around. Well, winter lasted for freaking ever. She bought these back in January, February, and it didn't get warm until like mid to late June. So he actually grew out of these before he was ever able to use them. So we just went and put them online and resold them. Now, after doing a little bit of research, these have a decent sell-through rate. So if you come across them at a good price, pick them up. They will sell decently quick. It's just, I don't know if we made any money on these at all because we bought them full price, but we didn't buy them to resell. So with that being said, if we come across them buying at a price point where we normally buy stuff at, we'd pick it up. Most of the left-in that we have come across has been worth picking up. This particular plate, it was a 9-inch gold-trimmed rose floral plate. It took 6-8 months to sell. It ended up selling. We got it, I believe this was an auction lot. It was within, with a bunch of other stuff that we had. We've had a lot of other Lefton stuff that we sold, some salt and pepper shakers that went for a lot. Lefton's very collectible. If we came across one of the decorative hand-painted plates again, we'd pick it up. I mean, it may be a long tail item, but it'll sell and you'll usually fetch a pretty penny for it. This Ralph Lauren dress sold very quick, couple weeks, if that. We sell anything Ralph Lauren, Lauren by Ralph Lauren, anything that we pick up sells pretty quick. You can see there's multiple thousands in the sold category under Ralph Lauren dress. There was a really good sell-through rate. I want to say it was like 2/3. So picking these up are pretty much a no-brainer. Plus, everything seems to be going for 20 or more. There's really nothing more to say than if you come across it, pick it up. It's going to sell for you. It's going to be a quick flip. We always do well with Talbots. We pick it up, we sell it. I mean, it's pretty simple, straightforward. It doesn't always fetch a very high price. It doesn't always sell right away, but it always sells. That's the thing. So we consider that a bread and butter item because we know if we see Talbots, especially the Talbots Petites, but anything Talbots for us does sell, and it sells in not a short period of time, but relatively speaking, it's going to move for us within 4 to 6 months. So we pick it up, we always flip it, and we're always happy to have it on hand.
Don't forget to hit subscribe. We are Hex Treasures on Instagram, Facebook, eBay, and of course here on YouTube. Take a second and check out some of these other videos we have. We have great tutorial videos for anybody wanting to sell on eBay, as well as some random live working hangouts and things of that nature. Hope to see you guys in our chat when we're live.